Hello from the Music Interview Corner. I have something really special for you guys. We're gonna talk about Kreator, Hate and Hope, and I have for you the director, Cordula, and the whole band. And my first question is, people know you, Cordula, as a director for different music docus, like you did one about Nina Hagen, for example, about Die Toten Hosen, and the last one was about Scooter, and you did also one about David Garrett. And people know you also from the documentary series Durch die Nacht mit, that won this really big Adolf Grimme Award. And my question is now, this is also the production where you two met, right?
Yeah, Mille and me met actually, I guess, 7 years ago, where I tried to put for Into the Night with the artist series a metal episode, but that didn't work out for several reasons of timing, and so with other people we tried to get together with Mille, and then it was like, you know, like it is sometimes, you forget about this, and then after a while the idea came up maybe to do a film about Kreator, and that was then after my Scooter film. The management asked me if that's a good idea to do it now, and I said, yeah, it's a great idea. So I was very happy to be asked, yeah. And I'm also very happy about the film. And we had a great premiere in Essen that was fantastic. I think one of the best premieres of my whole life. It was so unbelievable, the atmosphere, the people, so I was really, thrilled.
Cool. Do you want to add anything to the impressions of the premiere?
Oh yeah, the premiere in Essen was out of this world. I mean, there was people from South Germany coming, and we had, of course, the whole Ruhrpott posse there, and it was like Cordula said, it was very emotional. My mother was there, and a lot of friends, and of course, it was our home turf, and we had it was just overall a very, very nice experience. And one thing that I really liked, probably Cordula can, or everybody will agree, the sound was really good in that movie theater. And it's one of the, you know, me and Ventor, we grew up in Essen, and this is the movie theater where we saw Conan the Barbarian and a lot of the movies that we still love to this day, and I go there all the time when I'm in Essen, and so to us it was very, very special event, very special evening, and yeah.
Cool. Do you guys want to add anything?
Want to add something?
Yeah.
No, that was my first time in that cinema. I didn't go and see Conan the Barbarian there, but it was also very special. No, it was a great evening. A lot of friends actually, so that was great. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, it's a really nice cinema. I like it a lot. Like the whole vibe there, like the people that work there, they really care. Like it's great. It was amazing. Yeah.
Come on, Sami, say something.
Yeah, it's the biggest screen I ever saw, and it was a fantastic party for everybody who was there. And once in a lifetime.
So very positive.
Yeah, and I would like to add something for the sound, because we mixed it in Dolby Atmos, but they didn't have a Dolby Atmos. But they said, okay, can we do a test before? And when they did the test, the cinema was empty, and I was so shocked about the loudness that I said, I didn't dare to say that would be okay, but I thought, I hope they know what they're doing here, because I didn't want the people to be shocked about the sound. But then if you have the audience that was full, the cinema was 1,270 or so people in there. So you have a different sound then, because it's not that loud anymore. But it was perfect. It was great. And it was like 100 decibel. I don't know how much this is. Yeah. Or 110, I don't know. So like this.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to note that you also filmed at concerts in Los Angeles and Tokyo and Wacken. So that was also important for the sound, I guess.
That's true, because we wanted to have the best possible impression. When you do a film, it's always hard to have the live feeling. Or difficult to get it, and we had like 8 or 9 cameras, and we tried to get a lively impression about what was happening on this concert. And I think one of the things that was really absolutely necessary and great for this atmosphere was the mosh pit cam. We had one guy who was only doing this, and he was, after the concert, he was devastated. He was like all over with blue marks, and but he said, and he was proud, like, yeah, I did it. And I said he was so nice. The people helped him up when he fell, or once his camera collapsed in Gelsenkirchen. But it was also interesting concert also for you. I mean, this was a lot of things happening on this concert. Yeah.
And he survived.
He survived it, yeah. But I think it was worth it, and he was also very proud. He came also to the premiere and said it was worth it. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. And Mille, I read that you're a very private person and you don't really like to share much about yourself. And how was it for you to make this movie? And because your job is to get good material. And
I think we found like a very nice compromise of showing a little bit of personal stuff. Without getting too private, but that's like, I think the movie really benefits from the fact that there's like more personal stuff, and then there's the audience, and then there's stuff in the studio, then there's behind the scenes and backstage stuff. So it's a nice variety of it shows all the facets, and it's like the whole band, like this is also like a certain, how to put this, there's almost like a relationship with 4 people, and plus the crew and plus the audience. So Cordula really managed to give the viewer a nice insight of how it is to be in a band, and it's not just the glory of like the concerts, but also the waiting around and the stuff at the airport. And there's so much more to it than just what people see on stage, And that's, if you're interested in that, the movie is really, really good, and it's interesting. It's a nice. We take you kind of like behind the scenes, and also to some more personal stuff.
Cool. And what were the biggest challenges for all of you during the filming? Were there moments where you wished that the camera would have been turned off?
Quite often, to be honest. No. I mean, in retrospect, for example, when you guys filmed us right after, Clash, we had a show that got cancelled because of the weather, the Clash of the Rupert, and you guys were there, and we felt like at first just like, but now that you see it, you can see the reaction, like the emotion, and it makes total sense. So sometimes you want privacy, like you were saying, but and yeah, sometimes I was just like, can you not film? Can you not, like my hair or whatever? But in the end, it all makes sense in the end. Like they had so much material, so I didn't know what we didn't know what they're gonna come up with, and when we saw the final result, it all makes sense. So thank you for forcing us to letting you in.
I mean, sometimes I had to close the door in front of the camera. Just, I did. I had to. Like some situations, it's not necessary to have a camera there. I mean, there's good stuff in the movie anyway, so we have enough. It's not. They don't have to film our inside. If you know what I mean.
Yes, but that was actually on the first day. You already did that, so they didn't have enough material. They just started. You were like, nah.
Yeah, it was time to close the door. So,
and he did.
Close the door.
Yeah, but we tried not. Yeah, because I think I understand that sometimes cameras go in on your nerves because it's really, but we have to find every possibility to get. We never know when happens what, like that's something I think the documentary is really.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think in retrospective, it's definitely good that the way they all came out, but when you film a documentary and you're the protagonist and you're like in the middle of it and you're tired and you're stressed out, and sometimes you don't see this was our first documentary that we ever did, and we didn't know why it was so necessary. Like, you have enough, and you're like, and she was always like pushing us, which is it was good for the movie, but in a certain situation maybe you were not like. Sometimes you're not in the right mood or whatever. You're tired, a lot of the times when you're on tour. Especially when we arrived in Japan, for example, we were jet lagged, and we had to do all these activities, and usually I would have just stayed at the hotel and slept because to get over my jet lag, and and it's. But on the in the end of the day, the movie is so good that I wish that we were like even more active, But then again, she did like how long did you how much material did you have? 120,
180, I guess.
180 hours. So. What you see now, the 100 minutes the movie is long. It's like this is the essence, and it shows. It's really good. It's really powerful, and I think in the end of the day, it all turned out great.
Cool, but you wanted to add something.
Oh.
Yeah, because you were saying like you were sometimes like forcing, to film. And there's one scene in the movie when actually we didn't want the camera to be there because we were focused and you guys were filming anyway. And you look angry, but you look angry at me. Yeah. So it looks like he's mad at me. So I
wanted to get your like.
You're looking at me just like.
No, yeah, but.
And I want to clarify.
But I looked at you because I wanted your approval. Like, are you also?
Yeah, I was. but I did like poker face. I was like, no, this is cool. But I want to make that clear. So he's not mad at me. He was mad at her.
No, I wasn't mad at Cordula. I was mad at I was mad at Ulf. Ulf. Ulf is the camera guy. But the scene explains itself. It's like you see me being really angry. I look at him, but. But we told Ulf not to come in this. There was this small room. It was sweaty. It was stinky. And remember that? And we're like, yeah. And we're like, don't, Ulf, not now. And he's like, I need some you to rehearse. And he was like in there, and I was like, and yeah.
And it looks like he's mad at me.
Yeah,
he's not.
Yeah, I'm not. But it's like when I watch the movie, the scene in the movie, it's actually quite funny. Yeah. It's just. But if you ask, like coming back to your question, and the essence of the sometimes being stressful and sometimes being a little, tense. This is the essence. This is where you see that we were sometimes stressed and. Yeah.
Cool. And may I ask, which scene was it? Which context was it?
It's rehearsing for the Clash of the Rupert.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the bad weather also.
Oh yeah, but that we didn't know at the time. We were just like, it was important because we had like songs to rehearse that we hadn't played, and so it was like, and of course on top of that, but like I said, we didn't know, and then the show got cancelled. So it was a great day.
All the shit happened with the microphone.
Yeah, microphones phoning the glasses, just like.
Yeah. And we were so nervous because of the show. It was such an important show, and we were like, I wish we could be just a band and focus on the music. But in the end of the day, it's one of the nicest, the most funny scenes in the movie.
Yeah. So.
Now I'm excited.
I just feel pity for Ulf.
No.
That you treated him not good in this moment.
No.
I sent him there. I said, "Dude, just go there and film." And he was,
Now it all comes out.
No, but that's like I said, it's not like in the end of the day, it's all good.
Oh yeah, and there was this old documentary from the 80s that was also kind of about your band. And since then, there were many people who came to you and wanted to make a new documentary about Kreator. But you turned them down. Yes. Because also, I think you said in the Metal Hammer interview that you didn't want the myth of the band to be destroyed and that mainstream is like a swear word for you, like an insult. What gave you the trust in Cordula to work with her?
It's definitely her work. I've known I've known the scooter. I know the movie that she did, and I know the Toten Hosen. I was a big fan of Durch die Nacht mit Arte format, and I knew if we ever do a documentary, she would be the go-to director, and.
I was asking him, like, when he came to me and he said, "Yeah, we're gonna do a documentary." I was like, "Really? You found the right person?" He said, "Yes, I did. I really found the right person," and he did. Yeah.
Like you said, there was a lot of people asking us for doing documentaries, and not like random people, but also very established, pros. And we were always like, no, we don't want this. And the time was just right. It all fell into place.
What were, for each one of you, the most emotional moment? What was the most emotional moment during the making of the movie, during the filming?
The most emotional?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think Gelsenkirchen was very emotional. But, I mean, there was several emotional. I also liked all the interviews with you. I really liked it because you told me a lot about your life, about your past, I think there's so many, I can really not say which is the best or the most impressing. I think also to feel the atmosphere in the concerts, that was so great and impressive to see how the people react on you in every different country where we were. And they were all so enthusiastic. Like India, I wouldn't have expected that in India people are so much freaking out on your music. Or also, Los Angeles was a highlight, definitely. Hollywood Palladium is a legendary place, and to see that you rocked this place was unbelievable, great. So, I mean, it was really thrilling to see everywhere. Also, Japan was great. Yeah, Japan was also a favorite. Because, they had in this, wie heißt das, so Absperrungen?
Barriers.
The barriers in the audience that they couldn't go so much into the wall of death or so on. But still, people were very much into it. And you see how they really love the music. So was a lot of moments.
So you want which one of us?
If you still have moments you want to
I think the probably we all agree on this. It's the Gelsenkirchen show. It was really really sad to see that the people were really 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 bummed out that they came all the way, and the rain came. So
Yeah.
probably all of us.
There was one, and the other one was when I was tattooing Fred. That was pretty emotional.
It was actually.
That was like, yeah, it's like, I mean, tattooing is, anyway, it's emotional.
You
But-
did a tattoo to him.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the movie yet.
No.
And
I'm
that's-
so sad. I have to watch it.
and that's,
Then you come tonight.
we were,
I would love to.
Yeah, come on.
shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
What is it, girls talk now or what? I was so close to him, like never before. I mean, making music together, it's like brings like your soul. But that was like, I don't know. It was emotional. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you like blood brothers now?
Yeah. Well, literally, like it's just like.
Yeah.
It's full of emotional moments. I've been quiet around here in the corner, but
Yeah, like typical Finnish in a way, right?
the typical, well, normally Finnish people have zero emotions. You must know that by now. Oh, yeah, sometimes. But Cordula managed to capture, those moments very well. And sometimes they were trying to capture it a little too hard. For example, when I fell asleep in a Japanese bullet train and I wake up and I see a camera.
We didn't put it in.
No, that's better.
Oh yeah, and Cordula, you said that you want to clear up some prejudice about metal with this movie. So what's for you all the biggest prejudice about metal you have ever encountered so far?
No, I mean just regarding the mainstream. Yeah, if people who don't know metal so good, there are a lot of cliches about it. Like they're all very dangerous people who beat themselves up or whatever. I don't know. They're like also the Satanism is a prejudice that every metalhead is also Satanist. I think there is a very stupid old cliches, and I mean, of course, when you do a portrayal about a band, you want to know who the band is, who the band members are, how the chemistry works, and of course you don't just do it like, hey, that's the purpose of the film to put away cliches, but you learn to know every member of the band, and then you know that they're sweet people and lovely people. So that was something what I like to share.
Cool. And what was for you the biggest prejudice about metal you have ever encountered?
I don't know. I mean, I have to be honest with you. I stopped listening in way a long time ago because I don't care what people say about metal or what people say in general. Stoicism.
Yeah, stoicism. It's exactly the same. Like when you grow up and you choose that path, you want to be rebellious as well. You know, rebellion is what drives you, and also the love of music. And people are just like, oh, you've got long hair, oh, you believe in Satan, oh, you do this, or you're going to be an alcoholic, a drug addict, but everything, like all the cliches. And it never mattered to me much. It was just like, that's what I wanted to do, and I don't care. So people can think what they want about metal in general. I think once you indeed, like, if you try to dig a little deeper, you see that we are like some of the most lovely people that exist on planet of the earth. I'm only talking about myself, of course. No, but we're quite nice people. Yeah. So there you go.
I mean, for me, it's like metal changed my life for good, I guess. I don't know, but I feel really like happy to be in this community and make music with these nice gentlemen here. And yeah, that's all I can say. I'm really blessed with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, well, metal people in general are very sympathetic and intelligent people, right? Well, I mean, yeah. It's just like any genre of music. There's all kinds of people there. But where I come from, it's pretty much the mainstream, and I'm happy that all those stereotypes are maybe beginning to disappear in the world today. But if they're still there, we're working on it to make them go away.
You have your 40 years anniversary now, like of your debut album. What is the craziest thing you guys have ever done on tour? That's the reaction I was hoping for.
I don't know. I don't know. I can say probably checking Instagram or something. Nowadays, seriously, this is a crazy lifestyle of a band on tour in 2025. We probably have done many weird things on tour, but I can't recall the craziest, to be honest. Maybe you can.
I recall them very well, but I'm not going to say. No. Oh, yeah, well, I'm waiting for a documentary about my life, and then maybe I tell you guys. Yeah. No, I mean, I've been young, and now I'm just like, I go on Instagram, and sometimes I go on Instagram for more than 2 hours a day. What's that? Yeah, cat videos mainly. I have a cat. No, I pass. I'm not gonna say.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. No, I'm not. I'm not. Like, for me, it was like we were on tour a long time ago in the United States, and there was the drummer from the opening act came to me and Mille and said, he opened his hand and there was like some brown stuff in there. I was like, what the fuck is that? And he said, that's mushrooms. I was like, what? And then we took the mushrooms, like the three of us, on the tour bus.
Oh, wow.
And we were in the back of the tour bus, like closing the door in the back lounge. We were all like for ourselves. And we opened the shades to look out, but it was dark outside. And we were like, really like, what's going on outside? What's it? And then the bus stopped, and we were rushing through all the people and went out. We didn't know what was going on, why the bus was stopping. And we decided just to go in like leave the rest station, and we just went into the desert. It was in Arizona. We just walked like I don't know for how long, because we were on mushrooms. And then we laid down in the desert, like talking, like seeing the stars, where we became one with the nature. And then it was like, all of a sudden it was like, I think it's time to go back. But where is back? where should we go? Then we climbed the mountain, and we see the only spot was lighted that must have been the gas station we went there. And when we came back there were like, everybody was like where the fuck have you been? We were like, what's up with you? And we were still on mushrooms. And then they were like really panicking because we were gone for so long time. They just stopped to get something to eat and then leave. But we weren't there to leave. So, we wanted to step on the bus, And the bus driver said, "No, you can't come on the bus." It was like, "What's wrong? Look at you." And I looked down on me. I was all sandy. Like I looked like Clint Eastwood when he was riding through the desert for 40 hours or whatever. It was like really, that was a crazy moment.
That was very detailed. I only remember going to the desert and time disappeared. Maybe Sami has. Don't do this at home. Don't do this at home. You can't. You can. Okay.
You have an autobiography.
Yes.
Your Heaven, My Hell, how heavy metal saved me, oder wie heavy metal mich gerettet hat. We talked about it, that you're a very private person. What was easier for you, to share private moments with Cordula in front of the camera for the movie or in your book?
The book is different because this is present, and Cordula was, on tour with us, and the book was stopped at 1993, I think, or 94, or maybe even 92. And so to me, that didn't seem so private because it almost seems like another life, it's a long time ago. And it's probably more private. I decided both. I mean, I was making my peace with both the book and Cordula. So it's like it was a decision to make, to become like, to open myself up and do this documentary and do this book. So it's all good. It's all good. I think it's the book is entertaining and the movie is amazing. So I think it was about time to share some stuff, and I never thought about it, but it wasn't hard. It was a decision.
Yes, I think we should add that your book will be published on August 28th for everyone.
Please tell also that the film will be all
September
over.
4th, right?
Right.
You can say it also.
Yeah.
Again, the audience needs to know.
Our film will be released in Germany on September 4th. We hope to get a worldwide release soon for every country, and we will mention this later then to you. Maybe you can tell your fans or friends. But September 4th is in all over Germany. So please look up your cinema program around you where we are running with the film Kreator, Hate and Hope.
Yeah, wonderful. Then thank you so much, Cordula. And thank you so much, guys, for this wonderful interview. Thank you. And goodbye from the Music Interview Corner.